Thought there was collectors disappearing. I found that there's even more amazing collectors out there like Drax the Destroyer collecting lunchboxes and a whole bunch of other great stuff. So let's talk about it. Today, I'm back with another physical media news topic video. I thought this one would be a little bit different. It's in response to seeing an amazing collecting video we got on display, having an episode on Dave Batista. Yes, wrestling superstar, Hollywood legend now, just has played some great iconic characters, showing off his collection at his compound. And it was just so cool to see everything he collected. So we're going to talk about what I loved out of the video, what it means to be a true collector, and where I think collecting goes in the future. So let's blockbust into this. But first, if you love collecting just like me and being a part of this amazing league of fans where we talk everything we love, movies, TV shows, entertainment, you are in the right spot. Go ahead and mega blockbust that like and subscribe. That way stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media and movie topics, and leave in the comments below some of the coolest collections you've ever seen. Now just to crush into the collecting news here, and I gotta have a response to this awesome video I saw on YouTube. It was an episode of On Display where they show off Dave Batista's collection, and Dave Batista talks about why he loves collecting so much. And it had such great production value, so I highly recommend you check out that episode. I will link it in the description below because it was like the coolest thing ever. But Dave Batista was just showing off his collection. He had a lot of different lunch boxes. He loved collecting a lot of rare ones, many ones from different decades, and of course, different TV and movie related ones. And it was just so cool to see his passion for collecting. So that's why I was inspired to make this video, because sometimes we forget, hey, why are we collecting in the first place? What's the point to collecting? And Dave Batista just nailed this one right there. He just talked about he loves seeing these collectibles, that being surrounded by these collectibles just made him so happy, right? That joy we get as collectors, we have these collectibles around us, just creates a great environment and an atmosphere. And that's what we love about collecting. It just brings back all these memories. He talked about nostalgia and these things just reminding him of childhood memories. And it was just so cool for him to go down that collecting mindset journey as he showed off these amazing collectibles. And of course, he shows off so many other cool things at his compound, like his movie theater room. I thought was astounding. I'm like, if only that were me one of these days. But it was just so cool. Once again, it just showed that he is a true collector. And it's just kind of fun to see a video like this. And talked about, when he was younger, couldn't afford some of this stuff. But now that he's at this level, he can afford this stuff. So he's collecting a lot. And it's just so cool to see all these nerdy, fun, awesome collectibles that we enjoy as well. Oh, it's just a sight to behold. And once again, just that passion he talked about, the joy that collecting brought him, just kind of perked me up a little bit. I'm just like, yes, collectors are still around. We may be fewer in numbers for these amazing, nerdy movie collectibles we love, but of course, there's still a lot of us out there. I don't think I saw any physical media in his collection, but that would have been really cool. That would have been like an extra bonus. But of course, just anything collecting movie related is worth talking about on this channel. So I had to get the news out about this in case you missed the video. You got to check it out. But let's talk about just why this matters so much to the collecting community next. Now let's blockbust into why this matters to the collecting community. And it is so important to see people out there collecting. Anybody, it doesn't necessarily have to be a superstar or celebrity. I love seeing collecting videos from everybody out there. We just did a video last week talking about why collectors are disappearing, and I want to see collectors come back. And it's great to see there's still collectors out there, whether it's Dave Batista or just average Joes like me on YouTube talking about their collection, because it's all about sharing the love of what you collect with others, what we're passionate about, what brings us joy. And there's just something to collecting. It's that individual collecting journey you go on, and it's going to be different for everybody. And you don't have to compare yourself to anybody else. You don't have to keep up with Dave Batista, keep up with the Joneses. It's just cool to see everybody's different collections, what they can collect based off their means. And once again, that's going to be different for everybody. But the point is just to have fun with it, let it still bring you joy, and just have a good time talking about those collections collections, sharing love of movies or physical media or whatever you collect. It's just so fun, and you build that community through these different people you meet online or even in person, and doing meetups. It's just great to see that collectors come together to talk about what they love, what brings them joy. To me, like I said, it just brings me amazing happiness to be in this atmosphere, to be in this community, be on my own personal collecting journey. And that's what it's all about. So it was sad to see certain collectors disappear out there, but I'm revitalized with seeing more collectors out there. People that I didn't even know collected, right? Famous superstars that are still collector, right? They love the nerdy goodness at heart, and they're just loving movies and TV shows and all this wonderful stuff we love to talk about on the channel. It's just great to see more collectors out there. So I made this video not to only talk about the coolness of what I saw and on display, but also just to encourage people to really talk about their collections, to build these communities, to have a fun time with it, to remember why they collected in the first place, and to try to see maybe we can get more collectors out there, more people to join the community in whatever way they see fit, and just have a fun time talking and watching them movies. But let's talk about, where does the future of collecting go to next? So now it's time to talk about the future. All right, we are in the future now. I hope we get to see more collectors pop up in the community, doing what they do, what they love. They talking about their collectibles. They're sharing joy and passion, not hatred, of course. We just want to have great communities out there that talk the things we love. And it's just awesome to see other people collecting out there, whether they're a superstar, average Joe like me. We just see these people collecting and having a good time, sharing in what they love. And I really hope the community gets boosted up from seeing this type of stuff out there. When you see more collectors, hopefully that inspires more people to get back into collecting what they love, to relive that joy and passion, and to share it with the people out there, to build those bonds and to just have a great time. And I think that is so important, and I hope the communities in the future in this collecting movie world, physical media, whatever it is, whatever you love, these just communities of amazing collectors keep growing together and sharing their passion. And I think we will see kind of a resurgence of collectors in the future as streaming prices go up and people are tired of paying hefty prices for stuff they don't own. They're going to want something back in their hands. They're going to want something to surround themselves with. And that's where collecting physical media and other collectibles come out. They just want something tangible. They want something they have forever. They want some of their favorites. And I think more people are going to get into that, where they're just picking up these collectibles and just having a great time with them. I mean, I've seen more people going out to get the collectibles that movie theaters are releasing. Like my Regal Theater was jam packed when they released the Beetlejuice collectibles, and people were lined up ready to go first day early in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. It takes me back to lining up for those Chase Funko Pops. So I'm like, this is really cool. I'm seeing more collectors out there in my local community. Hopefully, it's not just my community, but we're going to see that spread across the world. And just to see more collectors rise and have a great time and build these communities, I think it's going to be awesome. Because I think some people, right, they get stressed out, they get working, they have other commitments, other things come up, life comes up, it happens. And then they forget about the collecting stuff, what brought them so much joy. And I think, it kind of goes in waves, but I think we're going to get on a resurgence of, yes, let's get back to collecting. And you don't have to collect hardcore, right? You don't have to keep up with the Joneses or anything like that. You just collect how you want. And if you can only collect a little bit, you only collect a little bit, right? And that even is better, I think, because then you really get to build a collection that you're really truly proud of, that you absolutely love, that shows off your personality. Instead of just trying to collect everything out there, just collect your favorites. Start there, and then you will have an amazing collection that you're going to be surrounded with that just brings you absolute joy. So hopefully that is happening in the future here. Like I said, it goes in waves. I've seen some collectors be disappearing off the communities, but hopefully we see a resurgence of them next, and that will be so fantastic. But those are just my thoughts right now on Dave Batista's amazing collection and other collections out there, and where the communities go to next. Leave in the comments below, what do you most love about collecting? seeing. And of course, you love collecting just like us, you haven't taken the next step, go ahead and mega click that like button. Of course, everybody watching this video, help out the YouTube algorithm, and then turn on that subscribe, turn on that notification bell, be a part of this amazing community where you have a safe space to talk your collection, physical media, movies, anything you love out there. And then, of course, just have a great day watching and talking the movies. And then we'll link the video that I did last week talking about why collectors are disappearing. Mega smash it right now. And thank you so much, my Mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.